Hello and welcome to another edition of Inside the OUR, a production of the Office of Utilities Regulation. I am Gordon Brown. We encourage utility consumers to get to know the guaranteed standards for the JPS and the NWC. These are just one type of the various utility consumer protection mechanisms put in place by the OUR. However, it is to your benefit to know what the guaranteed standards are, so that you can be conscious of when the utility provider does not meet its quality of service target. Did you get to catch the OUR's recently held webinar titled Energy Market Jitters and Electricity Demand Trends? Among the issues discussed were Jamaica's fuel mix and estimates on future demand versus production. Of course, the impact on the cost of electricity and alternatives to oil for power generation featured prominently. For those persons who could not get to view this live stream, get into the picture by watching the video recording. It's on OUR's YouTube channel. Power Systems Generation Consultant at OUR, Valentine Fagan, gave his assessment of the expectations on the impact of apprehension in the global fuel supply market.
The electricity sector has improved, so given that significant portion of the energy is generated from natural gas, 13% from renewable. To a certain extent, we can expect a certain level of price stability as it relates to fuel demand for the electricity sector.
Sustainable energy expert at the Caribbean Center for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency in Barbados, Gerald Lindo, delved into the need to shift from the use of fossil fuels.
The takeaway here, policy ambitions for renewable electricity are quite high, but deployment and action do not yet match that ambition. And moving away from that towards a low carbon energy future must happen. But we may continue to delay that or defer that for various politically or economically salient reasons. But really, make no mistake, as good as those reasons may be in the moment, delay is bad and we need to find a way to make progress.
Deputy Director General at OUR, Cedric Wilson, who has oversight of the electricity and the water and sewerage sectors, gave his projections for utility consumer response to sustained higher electricity costs and identified some imperatives for the electricity sector.
If electricity prices continue to rise over the medium to the long term, what we might find is a situation where people substitute renewable energy. And what that means is that for the people who remain on the grid, they could see higher prices. Also, what is absolutely necessary is the IRP, the Integrated Resource Plan, which indicate additional generation capacity on the grid. Because if we operate with the plan that is in existence now, it is likely that electricity prices will go higher. The other point that is worth making is that the capital plan for the utility, this needs to be re-examined.
Go to the video recording on OUR's webinar, Energy Market Jitters and Electricity Demand Trends, on OUR's YouTube channel. Don't forget to like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube page and watch our informational videos. I am Gordon Brown. Join us again next week for another edition